Going with Paul here to get us started. Again, raise your hands for questions.
Murph, I guess obviously it's hard to predict a blowout like that in the SEC, but you've been here a while and you guys have started slow in the SEC. I think this is the first time Jan just won his SEC opener. How important was it to get off to a good start this year in the SEC?
I think it was important to set the standard of Bulldog basketball and where we are so far and where we like to be. So like us coming out punching hard, setting the record straight was like a good thing.
We'll go to Sam back middle, and then we'll go to Robbie next to him.
Josh, this team has played a handful of difficult opponents already this season, and it seems like when you guys seem to play your best. You know, why do you think that is that this team is always kind of rising to the occasion in these moments?
Yeah, I think it's just our mindset. You know, we know it's at stake, and we all want to win, and so I think that that just comes down to us wanting. We just sacrifice and do what it takes to win, and so it all starts with Jansen's game plan, and we all believe in it. So when we have that connectiveness and that toughness, it just gets on the floor.
Murph, last year in this game, B.J. Mack had a big game. Murray Bowles had a big game as well. You hold Murray Bowles to 5 today on 2 of 9 shooting. Just how well did you feel like y'all executed limiting what they were doing in the post this year, whether it be getting rebounds, blocking shots, denying the ball, whatever?
It started with reps in practice. We repped it out like time and time again. Coach Jans got on us, emphasize certain things that they do that we'll have to, stop or be aware of, and we got it onto the floor. So the game plan executed at a high level.
We'll stay back row in the corner with Brian.
KeShawn, you've had games where you've scored some more points, but just from a total game perspective, did you feel like this is one of the more complete games you've played here at Mississippi State?
Not even. I feel like I got more to offer. You know what I'm saying? I just was able to be there in certain places to help my team out.
We'll go ahead and get the microphone to Mitch here on the edge, on the other side here, second row.
Guys, quick question, kind of follow up on what they were asking, but a couple weeks ago you blew out Memphis, and then today you blew out South Carolina. Talk about being your brother's keeper. What makes this team different than years past?
You got it.
I think our positivity is huge, especially through adversity. We go through a lot of adversity individually in practice. Some days can be hard, but we just lift each other up. And we know when it's game time, through adversity, you just got to throw it to the side and just move on to the next play. And, we just practice so hard to where, in the game, it's just fun at that point. That's what it's all about. And so just this team, I think the relationships off the court is tremendous. That takes a lot. And so just the connectiveness of this team, everybody loves each other. I think that's the main thing.
We'll go back to the cameras.
Josh, you started off with 2 big threes right away. Crowd got in it. The momentum really swayed to you guys early. And, we mentioned that there's been a few games where you guys have had really hot starts and really piled on them early. How crucial you think it was, starting conference play today, doing that again today?
Yeah, I think it was huge, especially, just building our confidence going into SEC. That's huge. No better way to add momentum, at home, with the fans, like you said, just getting something special started, hopefully.
Time for a couple more. We'll go front row here to Benjamin and then Paul.
Josh, Brian just mentioned those 2 early three-pointers. I know your stroke hadn't been quite what we're used to seeing these last couple games. Did you feel like this was going to be your day when you saw those first 2 go in?
I felt good, warming up. I just move on to the next play, keep shooting. Like you said, the last few games have been a little frustrating, on my J. But, my coaching staff and my teammates, they keep me positive, just tell me to keep shooting.
Josh, I know he's emphasized it all year long, and he'll keep emphasizing it, but how big was it to keep their guards out of the lane today and to guard the ball out front so they wouldn't have an easy path to Murray Bowles?
Yeah, it was huge. They have great guards, credit to them. And, it was important for us to how we defended, ball screen defense and, our energy, on the ball. And so we got that into the game. Just really those 2 things and guarding the post, So we just tried to emphasize that this week and hopefully get the win.
Jacob front row to the players' right, and then we'll go back to Robbie to wrap us up.
Josh, you had 4 guys in double figures today. I guess what's it like playing on a team with so many scoring options?
Yeah, it's definitely special. We have a lot of power, offensively. It all starts on the defensive end. That just makes it, so much fun when you have that many depth of players, that you can do different lineups with. So.
Murph, you're almost a year removed from, when you stepped away from the team, and Coach Jans has talked about just how you've embraced your role, and every single day you brought the consistency. I mean, how far do you feel like you've come in just a year and just embracing that role like that, and also just doing the little things and bringing your A game every single day?
It took maturity and trust in my teammates and trust in my coaching staff. They keep me uplifted, man. Like, it's mental. It's more than physical. How you are on the court, you know what I'm saying? They take care of me outside the court, and I'm good mentally, and I've grew tremendously.
All right, thanks everybody. We'll have Coach here in a second.